Did you know that a 71-year-old man passed away in his sleep last night? His family was stunned. He seemed perfectly fine the day before. No alarming health issues, just an ordinary evening like countless others. But the next morning, he never woke up. What happened? Could it have been prevented? This is the unsettling truth after age 70. Certain seemingly harmless nighttime habits can quietly put your health at serious risk. We're talking about increased chances of strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death, all while you're sleeping. And the most dangerous part: most people have no idea these habits are slowly wearing down their body. In this video, we're diving deep into 4 common bedtime routines that you should avoid if you're over 70. These aren't extreme, obvious risks. They're small, familiar things you might be doing every night without thinking twice. But their impact on your health and longevity can be profound. Some will surprise you, others may hit close to home. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the practical knowledge you need to protect yourself, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling stronger and more refreshed each morning. And stay with me to the very end, because the final habit we cover is something that nearly every senior does without realizing the danger, and making one small change can have life-saving consequences. Let's get started. Number 1. Eating heavy meals too late at night. One of the most common yet overlooked dangers after 70 is eating large, heavy meals too close to bedtime. Maybe it's been a routine for years, dinner at 9, a late-night snack, maybe dessert. It didn't seem to be a problem when you were younger. But your body doesn't process food the same way anymore. As we age, metabolism slows and digestion becomes less efficient. Your body takes longer to break down food, and eating too close to bedtime can lead to a cascade of health issues: acid reflux, disrupted sleep, and even dangerous spikes in blood pressure. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with a burning sensation in your chest, coughing, or a racing heart? That's not just uncomfortable, it's a sign your body is struggling. Here's why: when you lie down with a full stomach, your body diverts energy toward digestion instead of deep, restorative sleep. Your stomach produces AD, your intestines are in overdrive, your heart rate stays elevated when it should be slowing down. All of this keeps you in a lighter, more restless state of sleep, increasing your risk of sudden cardiovascular events like strokes or heart attacks. For instance, let's say you enjoy a hearty plate of pasta or a greasy burger before bed. You feel satisfied. But once you lie down, gravity is no longer keeping that stomach acid in place. It can creep back up into your esophagus, causing discomfort, coughing, or a choking sensation that wakes you up. Over time, this habit can lead to chronic acid reflux, also known as GERD, which weakens the muscles in your throat and airway, heightening your risk of aspiration. Pneumonia, a potentially deadly lung infection in seniors. Even more concerning, eating late at night can lead to spikes in blood sugar. If you have diabetes or are even pre-diabetic, this puts you at risk for nighttime glucose imbalances. Your body struggles to regulate blood sugar while you sleep, increasing your risk of metabolic disorders and heart disease. So what's the solution? Aim to finish your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. Give your body time to digest. And if you're hungry later on, choose a light, easy-to-digest snack: a handful of almonds, a piece of banana, or a small cup of warm, caffeine-free herbal tea. These choices can help you sleep more soundly without putting stress on your digestive system. Remember, your body now has different needs. By adjusting your eating schedule, you reduce the risk of serious nighttime health complications and support your body's natural rhythms. Number 2. Drinking too much liquid before bed. Hydration is important, of course, but drinking too much liquid, especially close to bedtime, can become a hidden danger as you get older. If you're over 70 and waking up 2, 3, even 4 times a night to use the bathroom, you might think it's just a normal part of aging. But this disrupted sleep cycle isn't just tiring, it can become dangerous. As you age, your bladder muscles weaken. Your kidneys continue filtering fluids during the night. And your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. A large glass of water juice or tea before bed can easily lead to multiple nighttime awakenings with an urgent need to go. While that might seem like a small annoyance, the consequences can be much more serious. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. You wake up groggy with a full bladder. You try to get up quickly, but your blood pressure hasn't caught up yet. This sudden movement can cause postural hypotension, a sharp drop in blood pressure when standing up. You feel dizzy, lightheaded, maybe even fall. Falls during the night are one of the most common and dangerous risks for seniors. They lead to fractures, head injuries, hospital stays, and in many cases, long-term health complications. And all of this may start with something as simple as too much fluid before bed. Beyond that, poor sleep due to nighttime urination is linked to increased risk of heart issues, weakened immunity, and cognitive decline. Sleep is when your body repairs. Constant interruption steals that healing time. What should you do? Start tapering off your liquid intake 2-3 hours before bedtime. Be mindful of how much you're drinking after dinner. If you take medications with water, try to take them earlier in the evening, and avoid diuretics like caffeine or alcohol late in the day as they stimulate urine production. By balancing hydration earlier in the day and reducing it at night, you protect yourself from sleep disruption, reduce fall risk, and allow your body the deep rest it needs to restore and protect itself. These might seem like small changes, but after 70 small choices can carry massive consequences. And by understanding how your body's needs shift with age, you empower yourself to stay safe, sleep well, and live longer. In the next part of the video, we'll continue with nighttime habits number 3 and number 4, one of which might surprise you the most. So don't click away. This next insight could be the key to transforming your sleep and possibly saving your life. In the last section, we talked about how hydration habits before bed can seriously impact sleep and increase fall risk. But there's another factor that many seniors overlook, something as simple as the temperature of your bedroom. That brings us to the next critical habit to pay attention to. Number 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. A cozy, warm bedroom might sound comforting, especially on chilly nights, but for seniors over 70, sleeping in an environment that's too warm can quietly endanger your health. Many older adults unknowingly crank up the thermostat or pile on thick blankets thinking it'll help them sleep better. But in reality, this habit can do the opposite. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and release excess heat decreases, making it much easier for your core body temperature to rise too high, especially during sleep when your body naturally tries to cool down. When your bedroom is too warm, your heart has to work harder to help your body regulate heat. This adds unnecessary strain on your cardiovascular system. For seniors, particularly those with existing heart conditions, high blood pressure or poor circulation, this added strain can be risky. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling sweaty, restless, or even a bit short of breath? That's a red flag your body may be overheating and it's struggling to return to a balanced state. Studies have shown that warm sleep environments are linked to increased dehydration. And even mild dehydration can make your blood thicker, which raises the risk of clots, heart attacks, and strokes. Let's look at a simple example. Take Frank, a 74-year-old retiree. Every night, Frank reads in bed, keeps the room at a comfortable 75 degrees, and uses heavy blankets to stay warm. But night after night, he wakes up drenched in sweat, tossing and turning, and he can't figure out why he feels groggy and sluggish each morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that the warmth he finds comforting is actually preventing his body from entering the deeper stages of sleep, that are crucial for memory healing and overall vitality. A cooler room promotes better rest. Why? Because lowering core body temperature is essential for entering and maintaining deep restorative sleep. This phase of sleep helps consolidate memory, boosts immune system function, supports cardiovascular health, and contributes to longevity. Seniors who sleep in cooler environments consistently report waking up feeling more alert, refreshed, and mentally sharper. So what's the ideal sleeping temperature? Experts recommend setting your bedroom thermostat between 60 degrees and 67 degrees for optimal sleep. If that sounds a bit chilly, don't worry, there are gentle ways to stay comfortable. Use breathable cotton sheets and light moisture-wicking blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones. Wear lightweight pajamas made from natural fabrics that help regulate temperature. And try cracking a window or using a small fan for air circulation. Not only does this help cool the room, but it also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can further interrupt sleep. Making these simple changes to your sleep environment can have an immediate impact. A cooler room reduces cardiovascular strain, enhances deep sleep, and leaves you feeling more rested and clear-headed each morning. Now let's talk about the final habit. This one might surprise you because it's something many people do every single night without a second thought. Number 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. Most people assume that as long as they're comfortable, their sleeping position doesn't matter. But after 70, the way you sleep can have a significant impact on your health. Sleeping in the wrong position can lead to poor circulation, breathing problems, and even increase the risk of heart failure or stroke. Here's why it matters as we get older. Our muscle tone changes, our lungs lose some elasticity, and blood vessels become more sensitive to pressure. Lying in certain positions for long periods can compress these vessels, restrict airflow, and make it harder for your body to oxygenate properly during the night. One of the most overlooked dangers is sleeping flat on your back. It might feel like a comfortable neutral posture, but for many seniors, it's one of the riskiest positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in the throat to relax and fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can worsen snoring, contribute to sleep apnea, and reduce the oxygen levels in your blood. Sleep apnea is especially concerning in older adults because it puts constant strain on the heart and can increase the likelihood of high blood pressure, heart rhythm issues, and nighttime heart strain. And since it often goes undiagnosed, many people don't realize it's happening until more serious symptoms arise. Beyond breathing, sleeping in the wrong position can also cause poor circulation. Lying too long in a position that compresses arteries or veins, like on one side with your arm tucked underneath, can restrict blood flow to your limbs and increase the risk of numbness or pressure-related injuries. What's the best sleeping position for seniors? Experts suggest sleeping on your left side. This position improves circulation, supports healthy heart function, reduces acid reflux, and helps keep your airway more open. It also aids digestion by keeping stomach acids lower in your stomach due to gravity. If sleeping on your side feels uncomfortable, try placing a pillow between your knees to reduce pressure on your hips and lower back. Another tip: avoid using too many pillows that elevate your head too high. This can bend your neck in an unnatural way and restrict breathing. Instead, use one supportive pillow that aligns your neck and spine. Remember, your body spends hours in one position during sleep. That posture has a lasting impact. By making small changes to how you sleep and where you sleep, you can improve your breathing, reduce pressure on your heart, and support healthier circulation. So as we wrap up these 4 nighttime habits, take a moment to reflect. Are any of these part of your current routine? Have you been unknowingly putting your health at risk in your sleep? The good news is it's never too late to make a change. Even small adjustments can bring big improvements in sleep energy and overall health. If this video has helped you, let us know in the comments by typing number 4 below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a future video. Your support helps us continue creating content that empowers and informs. Now take what you've learned today and give your body the restful, healing sleep it truly deserves. We've just explored how something as simple as your sleeping position can have serious effects on your heart, breathing, and circulation. Now let's bring all of these insights together and wrap up with a few key reflections. Obstructive sleep apnea is one of the most silent and dangerous conditions linked to improper sleeping posture, especially for seniors. It occurs when your airway becomes partially blocked, often because you're lying flat on your back and your tongue and throat tissues fall backward. This blockage can cause your breathing to stop and restart multiple times throughout the night. The problem is many people don't even realize it's happening. They assume snoring or occasional gasping is just a normal part of aging. But this repeated stop and start in breathing puts a tremendous strain on the heart. It raises the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even sudden cardiac arrest. Let's take Robert, for example, a 76-year-old man who had always slept on his back. His wife began to notice he would occasionally stop breathing for a few seconds at night before suddenly gasping for air. At first, Robert dismissed it, chalking it up to age. But as time went on, he started to notice other issues: constant fatigue, headaches in the morning, difficulty concentrating during the day. Eventually, Robert brought it up during a routine checkup. His doctor ran a sleep study and confirmed what was really going on. Robert had undiagnosed sleep apnea. His choice of sleeping position was placing constant strain on his cardiovascular system every single night without him knowing it. Even if you don't suffer from sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can still impact circulation. For example, sleeping on your right side might not seem like a big deal, but some studies suggest that it places extra pressure on the heart. This can make it harder for blood to circulate efficiently, especially for seniors already dealing with cardiovascular issues. Over time, this pressure can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and lower extremities, potentially leading to a condition called congestive heart failure. That's why experts strongly recommend adjusting your sleep position after age 70. So what's the safest sleeping position for older adults? The answer: sleep on your left side whenever possible. This position helps your heart pump more efficiently. It improves circulation and supports the body's natural detox and digestive processes. If you deal with acid reflux or frequent heartburn, sleeping on your left side also prevents stomach acid from traveling up into the esophagus, reducing nighttime discomfort and promoting better sleep. If you find it hard to stay on your side throughout the night, try using a body pillow. It can support your spine, reduce rolling onto your back, and ease pressure on your joints. Elevating your head slightly with a well-chosen pillow can also help keep airways open and reduce the risk of breathing disruptions. And for those with hip or lower back pain, a pillow between the knees can make a world of difference. It helps align your spine and reduces stress on your joints, making side sleeping more comfortable and sustainable over the long term. Making this small adjustment, changing how you position your body during sleep, can have a major impact. By aligning your body for optimal breathing, circulation, and heart function, you significantly reduce your risk of serious nighttime complications, and you're more likely to wake up feeling energized, clear-headed, and fully rested. So if you've made it this far into the video, let us know by commenting number 4 below. That way we know you're still here and engaged, and it also lets us know you're committed to making these small but meaningful changes. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, now is the perfect time to do it. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your support means the world to us. It helps us continue creating informative, inspiring content for you and your loved ones. Final thoughts. We've covered 4 bedtime habits that might seem minor or harmless, but can quietly put your health at risk once you're over 70. eating large meals too late at night, drinking too many fluids before bed, sleeping in a room that's too warm, sleeping in the wrong position. Each of these habits can affect your heart, your breathing, your sleep quality, and your overall well-being. But the good news is this: none of these risks are permanent. You have the power to change them starting tonight. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own routine? Do you wake up frequently during the night? Do you often feel restless, hot, or fatigued in the morning? Maybe you've been sleeping on your back for decades, not realizing the impact it's had on your health. Whatever the case, awareness is the first step. Once you become aware of the problem, you can begin to change it. So here's my challenge to you tonight. Pay close attention to your bedtime routine. Choose just one of these habits to adjust. Maybe you'll eat dinner a bit earlier, or lower your thermostat slightly, or simply shift to your left side as you fall asleep. Even one small change can lead to better sleep, lower risk, and greater energy. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your insights matter. They help us continue creating videos that speak to your real, everyday concerns. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us keep doing what we love, helping you live a longer, stronger, and healthier life. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.